Greetings, back again here with a pickups video, and don't have a whole lot to show you, but what I got I'm pretty excited about. So the first thing here is a boxed Sega Mega Drive, Japanese Mega Drive, and box is in decent shape. There's some wear and tear on it, and this side here is really sun faded, but it looks okay. And in this we have it still has the styrofoam, but as you can see it's broken off here, and it's coming apart on the corners here, but it's okay. And of course we have the Mega Drive itself, which again is in pretty decent shape. Haven't tested it yet, but it should work. So that's the system. Got two controllers with it, and the person I bought this from said that the buttons on one of the controllers weren't working properly, but I would guess they just need to be cleaned, the contacts inside of it, so shouldn't be too hard to fix. And I also got some generic Swedish power supply with it. Didn't get the original power supply. And I also got a SCART cable for it. So that's my boxed Japanese Mega Drive, and I'm gonna clear this off here and I'll show you the other thing that I picked up. Alright, so the other thing that I picked up is another boxed item, and it is a Game Doctor SF7 for the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom, and that's why I have the Super Famicom out here. I've been testing this, and what this is, for those who are not familiar with it, it's basically a disk drive or a floppy drive for the Super Nintendo, and you can copy games to floppies. So it's basically a backup unit. And as I said, this came boxed, and got the system here. So you hook this up to the Super Nintendo, got the connector here, so you attach this to the bottom of the unit here, and then you just plug it into the Super Nintendo. And you have a slot up here where you can put the cartridges, and then on the front here you have the floppy drive. And this uses standard 3.5-inch floppies. So really interesting thing this here. This one had 32 megs of internal memory, and so you can store games on the unit itself as long as it has as long as it's powered. And this also came with an additional, if I can open this up here, an additional 64 megs. So you get a lot more storage space on this one, and it also came with let's see where I put it. Here it is. Came with this connector as well. You can see it has a different color, and apparently from what I've gathered, this is used with the games that doesn't normally work with this connector, and I think it's games that uses special chips like the FX chip. So you plug it in with this one instead, and you should be able to use those games. But as I said, I haven't tested it yet, so I'm not exactly sure how that works. But I have been trying out the unit itself and tried copying games to diskettes or to floppies, and it works great. So really glad to have this. And it also came with a CD-ROM drive. Now, as you can see, I've had this taken apart here because I haven't gotten this to work yet. But if I can get it to work, what you can do with this is you can burn the files on CDs, and you can play them from CDs instead. So this is hooked up with a regular parallel cable, which I have somewhere here. So just plug it into the back of the CD, and then plug the other end to the back of the unit itself. But as I've said, this isn't working properly, so I'm trying to see if I can fix this somehow. Unfortunately, it's not very easy to just replace the drive, because it doesn't use a standard IDE interface. It has this other one here. I can't remember what it's called, but it's it's not as common, so trying to find a new CD drive can be a bit of a hassle. But yeah, I'll see if I can get this to work. It powers on, so it's not completely dead. But yeah, anyway, I'll probably make another video showing the game doctor itself and how it works. But for now, that's all I had to show you. So bye for now, and I'll see you soon.